This is a teeny tiny video about a teeny tiny journal, and that's just alcohol ink on my fingernails from staining some seashells. Anyway, I just wanted to make a quick little video here about this pocket journal that I created on our recent trip to Sanibel Island, and the reason was pragmatic. Well, also I love little things, and I also like blank books, but I was packing up what I was going to take on this trip, and I realized I wanted to take all these big heavy journals so I could do all this reflective, insightful journaling while I was away, and that's a lot to take with you on a plane trip and everything. So I thought, if I bring this little journal and then all I do in this little journal is write about the trip, I can then glue it into my real journal, so it's kind of a book within a book, and then review my travel log, so to speak, when I return. And I thought that sounded like a good idea, and so I packed the little book, and then didn't pack my big journals with the idea that I'd still have space to write, but it could be incorporated into my larger journal. And then what I actually ended up doing is I'm going to have to get them out because I didn't get them out in advance. I had with me also some of our wooden, so here's a blank one too, that's waiting to get filled back up. I had one of our wooden goddesses with us. Oh, there's some right there. These wooden goddesses that I make the collages on, but I also had some paper templates for them, which is what I use to make the background to start the collage. So they're just little thin flat paper goddesses, and I used those as a template to draw around so that there's consistency in the sizing. And I had this idea while I was gone because we kept walking on the beach, and I kept having all these ideas and thoughts and kind of lessons that I wanted to learn, or that I was learning, and so I decided I would just trace around the template into my little book, and then I would write down the messages and the things that I wanted to remember from that day. So I ended up keeping that up throughout our trip, and each day something would happen that would be inspirational or insightful or something I wanted to keep in mind, and so I would draw a new picture with the goddess and write our little messages in there. And then I started to also incorporate my cards of the day, because I draw a Woman Runes card every morning, and I often draw this year I've been drawing a card from the Sacred Traveler Oracle as well, and so then I would incorporate the messages from those decks in as well. So like at the top here where it says, "Where do you wish to adventure?" and there's the moon boat in there, that is based on the cards of the day. And so I kept that up, and it was so interesting to find the lessons and the memories, and it was a different type of journaling than I'm usually used to, and it was just really super fun. And so I wanted to recommend it to you as well. You can make a themed journal, a themed tiny pocket journal around a specific holiday or purpose or week or month or idea or something like that. And those of you who have ordered our little winter magic kit for this year, you will not need to attempt to acquire a little book of this size, because we've got you covered in that kit. Then I kept it up when I got home because I wanted to finish the journal, and so we had a Halloween party when I returned, and so I added that in there too. Continuing with the messages from the runes, and I think I want to remember. So this was one of those surprise little projects that I didn't actually intentionally set out to do in this format, but ended up being really, really rewarding and satisfying, and left a really positive impact. I feel pleased and happy when I look back through this and see all my little notes and memories. And I don't know if I'm probably going to stick it in the bigger journal, like I said, but maybe I won't. This entry was from our pink tent that we just had, and then that was my final page of the book. And then Got a little foam sticker we cut out on the laser, and I went ahead and just embellished it. And it could be much fancier. I liked the simple little basic tiny travel memoir, so I wanted to share it with you. Thanks.